Good morning again, and we've seen lots of cloud move in over much of South Africa on Tuesday, with a few thundershowers popping up into Mpumalanga and Limpopo. And then on Wednesday, you'll see cloudy weather settled in over the Eastern Cape as well as KwaZulu-Natal. And we've already seen a bit of light rain for Port Elizabeth and East London as well as Durban, with some drizzle even extending right the way through to the Lowveld. Now, we spoke about the morning fog yesterday, and this is yet another satellite showing that morning fog. It's a little harder to see on today because of that cloud that settled in. You'll see the red cloud representing the low cloud, which brings in that rainfall, but you'll see fog all the way through to the southern interior, and that's in that light turquoise or green color, and it also extends through to parts of Limpopo and Mpumalanga, and that's of course on Wednesday morning. Here's our cloud and rain forecast, which takes us throughout the day. You'll see most of that cloud settled in over the eastern part of South Africa. Rain is forecast into the Eastern Cape as well as KwaZulu-Natal, with a cloudy and cool day in store. Warm temperatures are forecast over the northern part of South Africa, with a chance of thundershowers as we head towards Mpumalanga and Limpopo. On Wednesday, our rainfall probability map shows the chance of light rain into the Eastern Cape. We'll see that chance of rainfall increasing as we head towards KwaZulu-Natal, with an 80% chance of rain in the forecast, and then thundershowers are expected into Mpumalanga and Limpopo, with a dry day for the rest of South Africa. You'll see that temperatures remain warm in the northeast, 27 degrees for Johannesburg, with highs in the low 30s for northwest. Polokwane topping 30, with a chance of thundershowers from Thabazimbi all the way through to Bombela and Ermelo. A much cooler day is expected for Mpumalanga, with Bombela only topping 19 and Ermelo at 23 degrees. Warm for the Free State, with highs in the middle and upper 20s. Here's that cooler weather moving in over the Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal. You'll see most of those highs in the mid-teens over the Eastern Cape interior. 15 for Pietermaritzburg, Ladysmith at 17, with cloudy weather and the possibility of rainfall, especially as we head towards the coastline. Durban and Richards Bay can expect a moderate southeasterly wind, both topping 18 degrees, with a southerly breeze as we head towards Port Elizabeth at 18. Along the east coast, we're expecting a 1.5 metre southeasterly swell, with a very short wave period in the morning of about 9 seconds, and then we'll see a very long wave period in the middle of the day, with that dropping off again as we head towards the evening with a wave period of 13 seconds. Over the southern part of South Africa, you'll see a cool day for Graaff-Reinet and Somerset East, both in the upper teens. 22 with mild conditions for Beaufort West and Oudtshoorn, but warm as we head further west, with Vredendal even topping 28 with a sunny afternoon in store. You'll see a bit of cloud over the southern part of South Africa, with highs heading into the upper teens and low 20s, with a moderate southeasterly wind between Jeffreys Bay and Mossel Bay, and a moderate southerly wind for Muizenberg and Hermanus, with a 2.5 metre southerly swell, and that wave period is at 13 seconds. Upington top city 1 degrees with a mostly clear day, partly cloudy over the eastern part of the Northern Cape. 23 for Colesberg, 25 and mostly sunny for Calvinia, with Springbok expecting a high of 27 degrees. A slightly warmer day is expected in the west, with a southwesterly wind for Lambert's Bay and a high of 22. We'll see more of a fresh southerly wind for Cape Town and Langebaan, as well as Alexander Bay, with highs in the low and middle 20s, with a 2 metre southwesterly swell, and that's at 13 seconds. On Thursday, we're expecting a predominantly dry day across South Africa with warm temperatures. You'll see a bit of cloud over the northeastern parts as well as into the Western Cape, where highs head into the mid-20s. A bit of rain remains for KwaZulu-Natal, 20 degrees for Durban and Richards Bay. And then on Friday, you'll see a very weak cold front bringing in a bit of light rain from George through to East London, with maximums in the upper teens and low 20s. Warm over much of South Africa with a mostly clear day, but with a hot forecast over the northern parts. That's all from the Weather Centre. I'll be back again with updates a bit later on.